Happy New Year, Leo. Welcome to Danielle Lee, Spiritual Visionary. So, when I say Happy New Year, it is part two. We're about to go into part two of 2020 from the 1st of July. So, it is now time to wish the last 6 months into oblivion and let's carry on into the new norm, which is coming up on the 1st of July. So, firstly, I'd like to take a moment. A lot of us lost a lot of people over the course of the last 6 months. It's been a very challenging time in a lot of different ways for all of us. And I'm just going to send lots of blessings to those who have passed on in the last 6 months. And I want to acknowledge you guys too, and blessings for you as well, and lots of love, because it has been quite a challenging time in our lives. And it's losing people through the last 6 months has been losing people generally is a hard thing, but losing them in a way that's been limited, I'm going to say limited, in how we could grieve our loved ones has been quite the challenge. So I'm sending you all blessings, and I'm sending blessings and a message from all of our loved ones to you guys, Leo, that they want us to be happy. They want us to move on and see the new life that's ahead of us as a new norm. We will never go back to the way things were. Humanity needed this to happen. And although we have had challenges, the new way of living, except for when people hoard toilet paper, I don't know why, except the new way of living, accept the new way of living is the new norm. Sorry, I don't know, I repeated that, but they want me to say that again. Our loved ones want us to feel safe and secure in the future if we follow our gut instincts. And Leo, you need to follow your gut instincts now and really take hold of the moment that July is going to bring forth for you. There are lots of new things coming up for you. There are a lot of new things coming up for all the signs in different ways. I want excuse me, sorry, my lips got a bit tongue tied there. And I feel like that's you. You've been getting a bit tongue tied and feeling hopeless. A lot of you have been feeling hopeless. So your loved ones in spirit that have passed on all want you to know that no more feeling hopeless. Okay, you've got this new year ahead of you. You've got, it's the next 6 months is going to be quite liberating for you. I heard a plane going overhead when I was tapping in as a psychic medium. I get messages beforehand, so I heard a plane going overhead, which we don't hear very often at the moment, and the skies are so blue. And what I've got for you, obviously, is there's travel coming up for you in July. So if you can take a short trip somewhere, a lot of us can't cross any borders over here in Australia. I'm not sure about the rest of the world. But if you can take a short trip, Leo, wherever you are, even if it's over an hour away, 2 hours away, and just spend some time contemplating and finding clarity in what it is you want for the next 6 months. And July is a way for you to start the new way of your life. You have been through a challenging time. You have been wanting to clear things up and find some clarity, and now is the time for that. So it is also time to, like, you've got 3 days. It's the 28th of June today, so you actually have 3 days left to get rid of any clutter around your place. I had a huge cleanup on the 15th of June, so my house feels great, and I'm about to throw out something else that's actually very sentimental that broke, and today I am going to throw it out at the very last hour. The bin man comes tonight. So I want you to know that even though there are things that are sentimental to us, we need to let them go to bring the fresh in for the new year, okay? We need to get them off our premises is what I'm hearing for you guys. So with the travel, I feel like it'll help you to fly high within your mind. It will help you to ignite that flame, that fire flame from within you, and it'll just bring you a sense of peace and enjoyment. Like, you need to start enjoying the world again. You've been worrying a lot over the last month. This June month has been a big worry for you, and now is the time to just let it go. All right. So this is a love and a general reading. I find that they tend to coincide. I don't just have a general or a love reading per se. So here's that fresh air and that flying high I was talking about. That's the card that came up. That's the first card. It's actually got some squiggly lines on it, like someone's been writing. I don't know if you can see in the. I can see them. So if you've been doodling or doing something creative, keep doing that. It's really good for you. It's like brings you a breath of fresh air. The next card is entrepreneur. Awesome. And there's the fire. There's your fire in your belly. That's fantastic. That is so cool. And there's nothing to worry about. So those of you who have lost jobs in this time, I want you to know that it's now time to you can turn a hobby. Cancer got this as well. I think it's for all of us actually. Um, get out in the fresh air, like I said, and travel and go for that hour, go out in nature, whatever nature makes you feel alive and passionate. And the entrepreneur card says self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. So there's nothing to worry about as well. So if you have been thinking about turning a hobby into a business, do it. Okay, do it. There is enough for everybody. I feel like you feel like there's competition around that. And in regards to that, of course there is, but at the same time, there's enough for everybody. And that's what the world, that's what the new norm is all about. There's enough for everybody, and we all need to learn that. There is enough toilet paper for everybody. I don't know why people are hoarding it. Go figure. There's enough for everybody. And if we stockpile and hold on to things, then we're never going to get far. We're just going to be putting ourselves in a position where we're going to be hemmed in. I feel like hemmed in. So that's what we've already been feeling for the first part of this year. So let that go, okay? Let go of all the hanging on to stuff you do not need to hang on to anymore. Leave that in part 1 of 2020. That's just got to stay there, all right? Like I said, you've got nothing to worry about. Money has been tight and it's been stretched. But you always find at the 11th hour, you always find the money that you need. So don't stress about that anymore, okay? I just had a moment of like, I feel like this is what happens with you. You'll get a bright ideas, you'll be on a tangent, you'll be running with it, and all of a sudden you'll just stop and go, I'm not sure if that'll work. And you second guess yourself. So no more second guessing yourself with anything, whether it's being in regards to work or a project or your personal life or your love life. Just go with it, just go with it. There's nothing to worry about. Whether you're in a relationship or you're single, it doesn't matter. There is someone out there for you if that's what you want. You need to rein in your assertiveness because sometimes you can be too scary for people. Energy work. So if you're not working in this industry and you want to, you can. Energy work is also about being true to yourself. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean. So I'm getting all these things. So there's a baby in this, in the little thing, the energy work. So I want you to know if you're trying for a baby and you're thinking it's not the right time in the place or the world, but maybe it is. Maybe these new babies are here to like brighten up our world. And if you've just had a new baby come into your life, spend time with that baby. The baby could also be metaphorical and be a new business or a new project or something new and fresh and exciting. I feel like it could also be a relationship. You don't need to baby the person, or it's just in its baby stages. It's just baby steps. Take little steps, one step at a time. Don't rush into it. Stop being overly assertive because you're scaring that person that you want to be with. Those of you in relationships, I want you to back off as well because I feel like you've been nitpicking and henpecking and that with your partner or vice versa. So it's time for both of you to step back so that can stop and you can re-find that beautiful healing energy that you both are looking for. It's been quite the challenge with having to spend isolation with your loved ones when you haven't had that much time with them for a long time. So it's going to be great for some couples, and for other couples, it's going to be really challenging. But you've got this, if you really want to continue, either way, whether you continue with the relationship or not, either way, you need to make time to play. You've just both been, in those of you in relationships, both of you have been really serious and not played enough with each other, whether that's a sexual thing or going out and doing the things you used to do together. Get out there and do the things you used to do together. For those of you single, I want you to play too. I want you to stop being so serious and stop worrying, because there's nothing to worry about. Okay, I want you to stop worrying. I want you to get out there and embrace life again. I want you to get out in nature, and I want you to find the clarity that you need. Really go into this work. This work situation is really, I feel a real push for that for you. So just be aware that it's time, okay? 2020, July, part 2, 2020 is going to be amazing for you if you want it. You can have that. And lots of new things are coming up for you. Fly high, my friend Leos. Fly high. I will see you mid-July for your end of the month reading, and you look after yourselves. Happy New Year. I am available for private readings. I can't remember if I said this at the beginning or not. The details in the description box for you to contact me if you'd like to. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel this could benefit for somebody else that you know. And please love yourselves and accept yourselves for who you are. See you later.